Hey guys, coming to you with another recipe real quick. Now this one's going to be really quick. This is roasted Brussels sprouts with a honey balsamic glaze. And this one's really simple. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Brussels sprouts, but I actually love veggies. And when I was growing up, my mother used to boil the heck out of vegetables. I mean, just boil them till they were like dead. But as I've gotten older, I went to steaming vegetables, but now my favorite way to eat vegetables is to roast them. And if you don't like veggies, I would highly suggest roasting them because they are very, very yummy. And the easiest and best way to do that is just to roast them at a high temperature with just a little bit of olive oil and then salt and pepper. And that's what I'm going to do with these. I've already cleaned them by trimming off the end, cutting them in half. I sprinkled, you probably hear the cats over here playing. I cut them in half and sprinkled a little bit of olive oil on top. I am now tossing them with the olive oil to get them nice and coated. Oops, that was a little mistake right there. I'm trying to do this one-handed. But you do that, and then you dump them out onto a baking sheet. And then you want to move them around, and you want them to be in a single layer. You do not want them all bunched up. And then you want to turn them over, cut side down, because you want them to get nice and brown. And then once you get them all turned over, cut side down. Now I've already got my oven preheating at 425. And these are about a medium-sized Brussels sprout. So these are probably going to roast for about 20 minutes. If yours are on the smaller side, I would check them at about 15 minutes and then probably go to about 20. But you would probably go anywhere from 15 to 20 to 25 minutes. No longer than that, because you don't want them to burn up. And then move these out a little bit because you want to give them space. If they're too close together, they will steam and not roast. You don't want them to steam. You want them to get nice and crispy, not steam. So we're going to move these out a little bit. Give everybody a little bit of room. And then we're going to sprinkle them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm going to put them in the oven and set my timer for 20 minutes. Because I've already done this before, so I know the 20-minute mark works. Then in this pot right here, I have 1/8 of a cup of balsamic vinegar and 1/8 of a cup of honey. And I'm going to turn the eye on and bring it to a boil and then turn it down to low. And so while the Brussels sprouts are roasting, I'm going to let that cook and reduce down till it comes to a really, I mean, it looks thick now, but it'll get thicker as it cooks. And then when the Brussels sprouts are done, we're going to pour this over the Brussels sprouts. So, when all that is done, I'll be back. Okay guys, I just took these out of the oven, and this is what it looks like after they've been roasted. Ooh, Now, I like mine really toasted, so you might not want to go as long as I did, but these are nice and golden brown. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and toss these in a bowl and take my balsamic vinegar and honey mixture that I've got that has been going on the stove for like the last 15 to 20 minutes and pour that on top of these, and then I'll show you that here in just a second. Hold on. Okay, I got these in a bowl, and I'm pouring my reduction on top. And then I'm just going to toss this around. And there you go. Roasted Brussels sprouts with a honey balsamic reduction. Let me give this a quick taste. Mmm. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm telling you, roasted vegetables are the way to go. $4.25, and then start checking them at like 15 to 20 minutes. The bigger the vegetable, the longer they have to go, but roasted veggies. If this is your first time on my channel, please hit that subscribe button and give me a like. We love you. Hugs and kitty kisses.